Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Hotfire MTG. I want to do a quick video today about Magic Online, good old MTGO. So if you're like me, you might have a little extra time at home these days. I think quite a few of us do, and you need something to fill that time with. So I've been checking out Magic Online. I honestly have not played much Magic Online before, mostly MTG Arena. But if you want to play some Pioneer or some Modern or any of the Premier events, you really only have Magic Online to turn to. So I really want to talk about, if you're just getting started in Magic Online while you have some extra time at home, how you can get some free cards to start with beyond the starter kit that Magic Online gives you when you sign up. So who doesn't like free cards, right? And they're all very playable in Pioneer. So what you want to do after you sign up for Magic Online is head over to the Card Hoarder website. So just head over to cardhoarder.com. And Card Hoarder website is actually fantastic. You can look up any of the cards in the MTGO database, see what the online price is, and you can even purchase the cards there and then fulfill the order in Magic Online and pay the tickets for it. Any cards you buy, you pay for with tickets, and one ticket in Magic Online is worth $1 US essentially. So head over to the Card Hoarder website, and they actually offer a welcome gift. New MTGO accounts eligible for a gift of 4 bot credits. Basically 4 tickets or $4 US that you're eligible for. That might not sound like a lot, but you can get quite a bit for those 4 tickets. So what you want to do is click on the bot credit welcome gift. That will take you to this page, and essentially all you do is put in your email, your Magic Online username, confirm that this account was created within the last 30 days. Now, honestly, I don't think they can check whether your account was actually opened within the last 30 days, but it is intended for people who are newer to Magic Online. Select that you're not a robot, and then send in the request. And when I did this, it took only a few minutes. I think within 10 minutes or less, I received the confirmation saying that I had received the 4 credits with the Card Hoarder bots in Magic Online. So once you've done that, your next step is to head over to MTGO. So open up your MTGO client, and what you want to do is you want to head over to Trade. Now this, after you receive the email confirmation from Card Hoarder, this is what you want to do. You will get an email confirmation saying you've received your 4 credits with them. So head over to the Trade tab, and what you want to do is type in Card Hoarder, all one word, and search for the Card Hoarder bots. Now, basically, you're looking for Card Hoarder bot, and anything up until Card Hoarder bot 2, 3, 4, 5 here. The buy bot is if you want to sell cards. So search for any of the just regular Card Hoarder bot, and you want to find one that's open. Because essentially only one person can trade with each bot at a time. So when you find one, click on trade, and it'll take a minute for the trade window to open. Now, once the trade window has opened, this is what you'll see. And in the top right-hand corner here, it will tell you how many credits you have. So if you filled out the form and you got the email confirmation, you should have 4 credits available to use. So then at that point, just go to the top left corner here, and you'll type in cards that you're searching for that you want to buy. So say you want to pick up a playset of Fatal Pushes, search for that. So if you hover over this icon here, it will tell you how many you currently have in your collection. So I already have a playset. And then the one below here will tell you how many are available to purchase from this trade partner, from Card Hoarder in this case. So they do have 4 plus at least 4 of the Aether Revolt edition. And then there's also a promo version. So if you right click, you can add 1, 4, 10, or even more to trade. So if you just add 1, it will pop up down here, and it will tell you how much the card costs. So in this case, the Aether Revolt one is 0.62 tickets, but I believe that the promo version is actually cheaper. Yeah, the promo version is only 0.12 tickets. So you can get a full playset of Fatal Pushes easily with your 4 tickets that you receive for free from Card Hoarder. Now, I've put together some lists of cards that you could receive. Lists in every color, basically, that are totally Pioneer playable. A list of a bunch of cards for each color that you can get for the 4 credits. So let's take a look here. In black, you could purchase with your 4 credits. You could get a full playset of Agonizing Remorse, a playset of Bloodsoaked Champions. You could get 4 Doomblades, 4 Drag to the Underworlds, 4 copies of Duress, 4 copies of Fatal Push, 4 copies of Graveyard Marshal, 4 Gutterbones, and 4 Scrapheap Scroungers, all for 3.92 tickets, which comes in just under that 4 tickets mark. So you can get all these cards for free, all totally Pioneer playable, set you up, get you off to a good start if you want to play a black deck, particularly mono black deck in Pioneer. Now, let's take a look at blue. Blue, now there is a little splash of white here because I was actually able to come up with a pretty big list for blue. So we have Cast Out, which obviously white, Aether Gust, Azorius Charm, Blink of an Eye, Censor, Commit to Memory, Engulf the Shore, Essence Scatter, Ipnu Rivlet. I have 4 copies of all those except Cast Out, just 2, and Aether Gust 3 because those are solid sideboard cards. And then you've also got a full play set of Mystical Disputes, 4 Narsets, 4 Omen of the Seas, play set of Opts, 4 copies of Seal Away, another white card, 4 Sinister Sabotages, 4 Stern Dismissals, 4 copies of Void Shatter, and all that together, mostly blue list, but with a few white cards thrown in case you want to play some Azorius Control, exactly 4 tickets. So you could purchase all that. This is as of Sunday, March 23rd. These prices, they do change a little bit from time to time, fluctuate up or down, but as of today, you could get pretty much this whole list for 4 tickets exactly, which is pretty flippin' awesome. Now, let's head over to green. In green, I was able to come up with a playset of Arboreal Grazers, 3 Blossoming Defense, decent sideboard card, 4 Elvish Mystics, 4 Experiment 1s, 4 Hashep Oasis, 4 copies of Jadelight Ranger, 2 Kraul Harpooners, 4 Llanowar Elves, 4 Nessian Hornbeetles, 4 copies of Rishkar Peema Renegade, and 4, did I say Llanowar Elves? 4 Llanowar Elves, 4 Nessian Hornbeetles, I already said these, 4 copies of Satyr Wayfinder, 2 Shaper's Sanctuary, 2 Unravel the Aethers, 3 copies of Verdurous Gearhulk, 4 copies of Voyaging Satyr, and 4 copies of Wolf Willow Haven. And all that comes to 3.99 tickets. Pretty solid, all solid green Pioneer playables. Now, heading over to red, we've got 3 copies of Kari Zev, Skyship Raider, 4 copies of Abrade, 3 copies of Fry, good sideboard card, 4 copies of Lava Coil, 4 copies of Lightning Strike, 4 Monastery Swift Spears, 4 Ramanap Ruins, 4 Shocks, 4 Wild Slashes, and a couple of Zergo Bell Strikers. 3.96 tickets total, all of that. Let's get to white next. So again, white, I threw in a splash of blue because I was able to come up with a bunch of cards in white. So I thought, why not throw in a little splash of blue? We got 4 copies of Alseid of Life's Bounty, 4 Apostle of Purifying Light, 4 copies of Azorius Charm. There's the blue splash. 4 copies of Baffling End, 4 Cartouche of Solidarity, 4 copies of Cast Out, 4 copies of Daxos, 3 copies of Devout Decree, 4 copies of Dovin's Veto. There's the other blue splash. And then from there, we've got 4 Favorite Hoplites, 4 Field of Ruins, a couple of Fumigates for your sideboard, 2 Gideon's Intervention, 3 copies of Glare of Heresy for your sideboard, 4 copies of Idyllic Grange, 3 Irrigated Farmlands, which is pretty sweet, blue-white dual land, 4 copies of Karametra's Blessing, and a couple of Nyx Fleece Rams. And then lastly there, we've got 4 copies of Seal Away, 4 copies of Stasis Snare, 2 Surge of Righteousness, and 4 Thraben Inspector, which is a Pioneer staple, of course, in white. So all of that, guys, head over to the Card Hoarder website. You can get all of that if you're just starting out with Magic Online. Get your 4 free credits, and I will post all of these. I'll post these lists in the description below, so check it out and get started with Magic Online. Play some Pioneer, do some drafts against real people instead of bots, and have some fun while you got some time to kill at home. If you like our videos, Hotfire MTG, please hit like, please hit subscribe, guys. Later.